The corporate regulator ASIC is investigating 11 banks over their home lending practices amid concerns loans are being given to people who can't afford to repay them. The Commission is bringing the first case against Westpac for allegedly failing to assess if borrowers could properly repay their mortgages.
Westpac is the first bank in the watchdog's crosshairs, but a Senate estimates hearing was told there's another 10 under investigation.
We have announced action against Westpac, but we have been in discussions with other lenders, and we hope to make an announcement about the work that we've been doing with other lenders in the next few weeks.
Westpac is accused of ignoring the actual living expenses of some of its borrowers and not using the information provided on their applications, instead using a benchmark estimate.
They're essentially accusing Westpac of making borrowers look more creditworthy than what they really are, which is essentially a form of mortgage fraud.
The business motivation seems simple.
The more creditworthy your borrowers look, the cheaper the funding a bank gets. So when they go to raise capital themselves or to raise financing, they get a much lower interest rate, which increases their profitability.
Analyst Graham Anderson has crunched the numbers. The rate of default is currently low, but if interest rates rise, things will change.
There certainly will be pressure on the bank's funding costs, and they may be forced to increase mortgage rates as interest rates rise in the US, and they could be rising as early as this month.
The watchdog is threatening to bare its teeth.
The maximum penalty per contravention for responsible lending is $1.7 million.
Unlikely to dent Westpac's $7.8 billion annual profit.
Pretty confident that they're probably just going to be looking for to issue Westpac the equivalent of a parking ticket.
But ASIC wants to set an example.
Sends a very clear signal to those banks that we're willing to take anyone on.
ASIC hasn't been explicit about what the allegations are against the other banks, but has said further details will be released in the next few weeks. Carrington Clark, ABC News, Sydney.